Hello everyone. Welcome to episode 10 of the C Unraveled series. And today's topic is selection sort. So let's begin with the theory. The first question that would be arising in your brain if you have been following this series is like I had previously taught bubble sort. So why am I teaching another sorting algorithm? Like all they do is sort with which means they do the same thing. The difference is if bubble sort is seen step by step, the sorting it gives the first priority to the biggest number. So it means that the biggest number in the array reaches its actual position first of everyone, all other elements. But selection sort is different. And I'll show you with examples from this website named Geeks for Geeks, which is a good website for such information. So it tells us that when it runs for the first time, it will check the entire array. It will compare this element with the 64 to each of them. And it will check that, okay, this value is greater than this. And when it finds the lowest one, which is 11, it will switch it. As you can see here, 11 came to the first place. And it will then be ignored because obviously there is no point of rewatching 11. So now this becomes the first place as per the algorithm. It compared with all of them. 12 was the shortest or smallest. It came, as you can see. And this will keep going until the entire array is sorted. So now let's begin with the code. Never mind, let's delete this. I was trying to make it with a function, but I realized that it wouldn't be of any, you can say, significance because I'm trying to make the things as simple as possible for now. Selection sort.c. Although you can tell in the comments if in case you want to see a video on how to use these sorting algorithms with functions, because I have no problem in doing that. I'm here to just tell whatever you want to know. So as always, int main, which is the main function, then we'll give it a return value which is 0, and we would declare an array. For once I'm showing you an array which like I'm giving its values myself instead of getting it from the user. So 6 comma 12 comma 0 comma 18 11 99 55 and 45 and 34. Like you can give any random value. Like okay, let's make it a bit uniform instead of like this. There wouldn't be any problem in the function running, but I just have a habit of making things rather simple or rather complicated without even requirement. And I'll give it 90, 70, 50, 30, 10. I don't know why I can't get a habit of putting commas. Okay, so this is how we simply declare and initialize an array. Now, second thing we have to do is give a value for n. For now, it is going to obviously be 10. N will simply tell us that how many times the loop has to run or repeat the process. Now comes int I and j, which are the most famous loop variables. Although you can use other variables also, but these are just of higher preference in all over programming. Like in any language, you can see I and j as the looping variables. Okay, so now for loop. obviously I has to be used, and it will run n minus 1 times, because obviously when it will run to n, then there wouldn't be anything to be done, so it can go to an infinity level, which will make it a lot bigger and more overloading to the computer. Now I'll give it position is equal to I. Okay, and then another for loop. This time it will have j, and its value would be I plus 1, because obviously you can't compare the same number with itself, it's of no point. Instead of I, here j, and here it would be n, because it has to compare all the numbers. J, and we'll also remove this. Now we'll give an if else statement. So the statement is if array position, as we have given position is equal to I, so it will simply compare it with the first element of the considered array. As I showed you before, like not the entire array would be considered later on. Then it will give array j. Like it is simply telling us that if the first element is greater than any other element, which is represented by the j value, j represents the index of that particular element in the array, then what we have to do is position will become j. Okay, now the next if else statement is, like I'll give it here only, if, now the condition is if position is not equal to 1, that exclamation mark represents not, in case you do not know. It would be used quite a lot if you get properly into programming, so you should know that it is representation of not. Then swap, which was also one of the variables we created previously, is equal to array I. Wait, I had to put I here, my bad. This is exactly what we did in the bubble sort. Okay, and array position and next comes array position is equal to swap. This was completely explained in the bubble sort video, because it is the main thing on which the entire bubble sort works, and so is for the selection sort also. Okay, so now we can exit these loops, and inside, while being inside the main function, we have to do this. Now we remove the count and put n, because obviously we have to print the array now. And we'll write print f %d. Wait, we had to put this first. Also, mostly I just say put a space here. Instead of space, you can also use this. This simply represents that we need some space in between the printing. And here we go. The program is done. Let's save it. Let's also run it. So I'll write gcc selection sort.c /a I said A dot exe. As you can see, it sorted the array to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. I don't know why I put 70 twice. Now let's show you how to do this same thing with a rather longer approach. So I'll do 100 here. To save your time, I'll just take it from the bubble sort. So where is bubble sort? Here it is. Let's give it a different position. And let's close this. So I have to take this whole. Okay, so let's copy it. And let's paste it. Wait, never mind. I forgot to put this one. So let's copy it and now paste it. So now I can correct myself this much that here would be I. I'll just use N here, I, and then again ARR, as it is the representation for array from my side. Then we have to remove this for our N value, and it's good except there is some problem. Okay, I am declaring I later on and expecting it to work. My bad. Let's close. Not close, it was cut, I know that. Paste. Yeah. So now it's better. Now we save it and we do it again. GCC selection sort. Now if we write 10 and then we give the values such as 90, 70, 50, 30, 10, 80, 60, 40, 20 and 100. Let's not even give 100. At least not give it here. 100, 10, 20, 40, 80, 60. You can see it is completely sorted. Or is it? Let's run it again. Maybe there was some complication. So 10, also enter the values. So 10, 30, 50, 70, 90, 100, 80, 60, 40, 20. Yeah, now it's correct. I think there was some problem there. On rerunning it, we have the correct answer 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Okay, so that's it for today's video. Also, you can check the code. I would post it in the comments, so it is easier for you to check this code. So thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Till then, bye.